one of the most surefire ways to not grow your business is when you are working with clients who do not light you up, do not give you joy, when you are dreading the calls, or where you have this full range of things that you would love to coach them on and they're just not in a place to receive that coaching. So in this video we are going to talk about how do you identify and then call in your best fit soul clients. And I think it's really important that actually there is a preliminary stage before you start to go out there to really be very intentional around, okay, what is the offer that wants to come through me? Who is it for? Who would be like a really good, who's the perfect person that I want in this space? And then really importantly, who is this space not for? Who cannot come into this space? And then when you are doing your emails, your marketing, your videos, all of the rest of it, you are very intentionally speaking to those best fit clients and not the people that you do not want in the space, right? I am currently in the middle of the third launch of the Wealthy Witches Mastermind, right? And I'm very, very clear, okay? Established business owners only, because if you have already started your own business, you have had to walk through all the stuff that comes up when you start your own business. People who are self-led, there is a portal of materials, people will be expected to look at them. People who are driven, people who are ambitious, people who are heart-led, people who are going to be in the space willing to be open and vulnerable and come and share. I don't want you in my space if you think you have to turn up and be shiny, happy. Like, I want the people in that space who are ready to be real, who are going to show up to the calls prepared, who feel that pull to serve people more deeply, have more of an impact, make more money. I don't want that space to be me trying to convince people of any of it, okay? Now, for sure, because when we do this work, things will come up, fears will come up, like nervous systems will be dysregulated, trauma will come up, and that is all fine, it's normal, it's natural, it's part of the process. But in order to be in that space, you have to have done some kind of therapy, coaching, nervous system work previously, because otherwise the content of the space will be overwhelming for you, okay? Now, I have learned this over time of like, who is this space for? Who is this space not for? But sometimes I think we know, but we get into scarcity and then we just accept anyone within a program. Whereas if you get into the energy at the start of, I'm super clear, this is how many people, this is who it's for, this is who it's not for. And then everything comes from that place with that level of certainty of who the space is for. Then that is when you will attract your soul clients and get to really enjoy your work, right? No more dreading showing up for calls, because everyone in your spaces will be incredible, the exact kind of people that you want to work with. Like, everyone that comes into my spaces now are conscious, soul-led leaders. They can think for themselves, they're willing to challenge, and they're willing to challenge me, right? And that is exactly what I want. They're willing to be open, they are willing to be vulnerable. And so if you join, or when you join the Wealthy Witches Soul Expansion Mastermind, we actually spend 90 minutes together one-on-one to get super clear on all of this stuff, to pull through what is your mission, who is it for, how does it want to manifest itself, like, is it a course, is it a program, like, what does it look like, is it one-on-one, how does it want to come through, and how are you then going to market, what does that look like, and more importantly, most importantly, I would argue, how are you taking care of you in the process? Because you can't just think about who are the clients that are going to come into this space. The other thing that you have to consider is, who do I need to be in order to attract those perfect fit soul clients that I desire to come into my space? Who do I need to be? How do I need to show up? How am I taking care of myself in that space? And so the mission activation session, that's the 90-minute one-on-one with me, that happens first, right? That happens first. If you join before the 1st of July, you get 2 of those 90-minute sessions. We won't need to do 2 mission activation sessions. You just have another 90-minute session. And then from July, we meet every other week as a small group, maximum of 10, to brainstorm, work through and call in and make it a reality. So this is your invitation for yourself to start thinking about, who do you want in your spaces? Where do they need to be on their development timeline? What do they need to hear from you in order for them to come in? And who cannot be in your spaces? And then be super clear when you're doing whatever form your marketing takes, are you speaking to the best fit clients, right? And that is how you will draw them in. If you feel drawn to the Wealthy Witchy space, if you know, like I am a mission-led, soul-led leader, absolutely driven, feeling that pull to have more of an impact, make more income, and actually I do want to be in a space where I get to be real, where it gets to be raw, where I get to be vulnerable, where all of me can be seen, held, heard and understood, then come and speak to me about joining, and we can see if it is the right space for you.